Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be turning this into a Hackintosh. This particular system has an i5-6500 and an RX 580 with 4 gigabytes of VRAM and 16 gigabytes of DDR4. Alright, so it currently has a 64 gigabyte just old-ass Samsung SSD, which, I mean, not optimal if you want to use it as your main system. So today, which I already said that, I'm going to be installing these two drives. Both are 120 gigabyte, 128 gigabyte, or are they? This one's 120 and this one's also 120, okay. Okay, now I do know there is noise in the background because I have my window open, but I'm not about to close it, you see. Because it's just really hot in this room. Okay, and this is a pretty piss-poor cable management, if I do say so myself. It's just this case literally has no cable management whatsoever, so I'm gonna need another SATA cable. Alright, I got this SATA cable that's fresh out of a Dell Optiplex. And I took out the old SSD. So is there any way I can route this so it's not, well, I mean, there's already a lot of other shit that are majorly in the way. I wonder if I could because I used to, when this was my main PC, I had a modular power supply, which helped with things, but I was also able to run the CPU power on top of the motherboard right here, so you didn't see it, but with this type of cable it's not really gonna work. And then I had everything else, including the SATA cables, tied up to this, and I mean pretty much, and this right here, I had it hidden somehow, well, behind here, but I mean, it doesn't really fit. I had to literally force the side panel on, which I don't like that, so I just got rid of that method. So here, that's goes like that. Here, let's take the other panel off. So I went and found a black non-angled SATA cable. So I didn't, so the SATA cables would be the same color. Let's see if I can do this without, because my hand can't actually fit. There we go, it's in. Now if I go, oh, my hand's way too big. Okay. I can't do that. My hand can't go any farther. Come on. How did I get the other one in? Because I remember being like, oh fuck, why did I put the graphics card before I plugged in the SATA cables in? But then I got it in somehow. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording. How do I? Okay. So I'm gonna be using this configuration of SSDs, one right here and one right here, because I tried to stack them, but then the connector was just flexing too much because of the force put on by this being right on top of another one, and this right here. So time to wire everything up. So the cable management is just really bad, but I got everything connected. And one of those, well, both of these drives actually came out of the old Hackintosh that, from when I installed Mac OS and Windows on that Optiplex over there. And now one of these drives has Windows, one of them has Mac OS, and I'm not sure which is which. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, erase both of them, because I really don't have any important data whatsoever on the drives. And I thought about getting a 500 gigabyte SSD and just using one of SSDs instead of having one as the boot drive and one as storage. But I mean, a cheap like 500 gigabyte SSD is like 500. No, not $500. Is $60, and I mean, I don't think it's worth it for $60 when I have these drives right here. And if I need more storage, I can just like upgrade it when I need it. Yeah. So, here I have a whatever the most recent version of macOS, especially with a C, Catalina. I have a Catalina installer somewhere. Is it on the back of here? No, it is not. Is it where it should be? Yes. Catalina installer right there. So, this I made using DOSDude's patcher, and pretty much the last episode I jailbroke an iPhone 7 and it wouldn't run on, well, check rain, that's what it was. Well, I mean, okay, I'm gonna stop wasting time. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chuck the side panels back on and plug this in, boot it up, and wait, hold on. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Do I do a fresh install of Catalina? And no, I think I have to install patches first. I have to patch the installer and then... Okay, how do we do that? Let me go find out. Got the side panels on, and now that I think about it, I should probably get more chassis fans, or just case fans. So the one right here, it used to be completely silent, but now it makes like a clicking sound. And I verified nothing was actually physically touching the fan. It's like the fan itself that's making the clicking sound, so that's like not good. I'm gonna need to replace that. And also, so a fan won't fit here. I used to have a fan here, but when I installed the new graphics card, the RX 580, it clearance issues. And then another fan right here as an exhaust. If I can fit it, I won't... nah, there's no way 2 intake fans can fit right there, but... So just one intake, then one exhaust, and then the power supply fan as well. Yeah. Now I'm gonna slap this down right there. Alright, slapped it right here. They kind of literally just slapped it. Got everything plugged in and all that. And so last time I used Clover and not Opencore because I just couldn't get Opencore to work for me. But now, instead of trying to like skip out on making a plist file, like a config.plist file, I'm gonna put in the work this time, and hopefully it will go smoothly and all that. So I'm actually gonna pause the video here because I'm in 5th position for 2B2T, and that's, pretty great if I do say so myself. Let's talk about Minecraft for a second. So Minecraft has pretty much been like the only game I've really been playing recently. Like, I kind of got halfway through BioShock Remastered and just stopped. I intend in the very near future to pick up BioShock and Skyrim again, and I just pretty much just started Skyrim probably a month or 2 ago, and then I kind of stopped. Yeah. I mean, not that Minecraft isn't a good game, there's just not really a story. I've been playing Sky Factory 3, and 2B2T and TypePixel. Pretty much, that's the only things. I don't like that, so I'm gonna increase variety. Not that anyone cares, and your time is being wasted by me telling you that. All right, let's get going. All right. So what I'm actually gonna do is, I'm gonna try to get it to just, even if I can just like recognize the drives. Why does my password, like, it keeps asking for my password to unlock my phone? I think that's because I'm touching the fingerprint. Yeah, when I touch the fingerprint sensor, it does that. So let's just power that on. It's not powering on. Is that like that? My finger is in the frame. Okay. It's powering on. Alright, let's delete edits. Alright, well, it's already booting to something, but, well, my Windows drive. Well, if I can boot into Windows, I can tell which is the Windows drive and which is the Mac OS drive. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reboot it into, I've never seen this happen before. Have the, it's very interesting. Okay. F11, where is it? Right there. Too late. Too late. Okay. And here we have it booted into Windows. You see, it was not doing this previously, but I don't think I actually have any data on here. Let me plug in a mouse. Let's get that. Let's get this. Put that right there. Put that right there. And is the keyboard actually plugged in? It's turned off. That's why it wasn't doing anything. Okay. That's very nice. Okay, let's go in here. So local disk C, let's get the properties. Where can I see the, okay, here we go. AData and SanDisk. Can I, which one did I boot off of? That, come on, man. Here, if I open up a disk manager, I might be able to see which one is which. Okay, so that's that one, disk 0. Which one is disk 0? Can I get the properties of disk 0? AData, okay. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So SanDisk is macOS and the AData drive is Windows. I thought that, but I wanted to verify. Okay, now let's F11. Yeah, Clover is not showing up. Let's go over here to boot. Yeah, Clover is not showing. I fucking hate this BIOS. Oh my god, I hate this BIOS. Anyway. Well, fucking MSI click BIOS. That's, I hate this BIOS. Okay, I'm gonna stop complaining about how much this is a complete piece of shit. Like, BIOS, okay, yeah, let's just discard changes and exit. I didn't see Clover anywhere, or maybe, oh, no, that was not, okay. Yeah, I'll pick it up when I figure something out. Or, yeah, I'll pick it up when I figure something out. My hardware changed, so Windows decided to deactivate. And I went through, I have literally no files on this, I'm just gonna nuke it. Also the Mac OS drive. Alright, now I'm gonna disable these things and enable these things, well, to the best of my ability. Now some of these are not supported on my motherboard, like Thunderbolt, for example. And I don't believe my i5 has hyperthreading, but everything else should be fine. So, let's go over here. Let's shut this down. No, what? Fuck this Windows installation. Alright, turn that right back on. Alright. Is it delete? I think it was delete. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna go through that list right there. Okay, so fast boot was in the fucking advanced Windows OS configuration. I fucking hate this BIOS so much. I hate it. Just worst BIOS I've ever had the fucking pleasure of dealing with. Like, oh my god, I literally went through everything, including overclocking, couldn't find it, came here to advanced Windows OS configuration. Fast boot, it's right there. It's disabled anyway, so like, needn't worry. Okay, what next? VTD, okay, that would probably be, would it be here? No. No, it wouldn't, would it be? A motherfucker. Would it be here? No, okay. Okay, that took long enough to find in fucking overclocking, because, you know, why not? And it's disabled anyway, so I need not worry. Next, we have CSM. Alright, let's go ahead and find that in this clusterfuck. So, I am just unable to find CSM anywhere. I mean, the closest thing, the closest sounding thing, would be SDM, right, or SDS, security device support, not compatibility support module. You know what? Fuck this BIOS. It's a piece of shit. But one cool thing, I was just messing around. If I go over here, I can get into the, you know, I don't know. This really reminds me of like the custom, like EFI. There's a hair. The custom like EFI thing on that. Like, but it can't really do anything. Like, just if I even try to list the directory, it just. Boop. Okay, we're back in the BIOS. Now, I'm just gonna skip that. Thunderbolt, no Thunderbolt. Intel SGX. What is that? What does Intel SGX do? Software guard instinct. There's no way this BIOS has something fancy sounding like that. Probably be in CPU features, maybe. Okay, what are we looking for? SGX. I do not believe I see anything that's like, oh, there we go. It's all the way at the bottom. Could have just hit up once instead of disabled. Okay. Nope, did not mean to close that. Thought it would go to this. Alright. Okay. Intel Platform Trust. It's probably also in here. Here, should I also disable virtualization? Is that VTX? I think that is VTX right there, that option, so I'll just leave that enabled. Intel Platform Trust, that is what I'm looking for. I'll see if I can find it. And also, while I'm here, let's disable config lock disabled. Yeah, it says disable it right there, so it's now disabled. Let's do a quick save. Save changes. Okay. Now, Intel Platform Trust. Alright, now the highway all of a sudden just got really loud because I fucking live right next to the highway, you know. Now, I believe this is what I was looking for, security device support, if this is to be believed. And it says click F7 to enable advanced mode. F7 doesn't do shit, because this is a shitty BIOS, I can say with confidence. Alright, that's disabled, great. Enable VTX, that's enabled, I already know that. Above 4G decoding, now what does that mean? How can I enable above 4G decoding? Is that a thing? Okay, the definition is to allow the user to enable or disable memory mapped I/O for a 64-bit PCIe device to 4 GB or greater address space. Wow. Multiple graphics cards for crypto mining. The thing about crypto right now is mining isn't really profitable for me in my circumstances anymore, unfortunately. That's unfortunate, but how okay. Here, let's just above. Okay. And this is MSI Click BIOS, MSI Click BIOS. Yeah, I am most unsure. Let's figure this out together. Alright, now the placement of this actually makes sense. This is literally the first thing I went to. So, good job. That's the one good thing that I've seen come out of this BIOS. Above 4G. Let's just enable that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is. PEG, I don't know what this is. But enabled. Hyper-threading. It does not support hyper-threading, unfortunately. Execute disable bit. What is that? It sounds like a processor thing, so let's go into that. Execute disable bit. Not seeing it. Okay. Alright, so it says executable disable bit is a security feature, and I went to security, couldn't find it. So what I'm gonna do is just skip that. Okay, XHCI. I've heard of it, but I don't know exactly what it does. No. Memory Z, that's not for anything. Okay. Alright, I found it in advanced USB configuration. XHCI handoff enabled, which, if we go in here, right there, and I already did that. Okay. Save, changes, and reboot. Yes. Okay, but don't actually reboot. I'm going to try to click the power button fast, because it should do that, and turn off, like it should. Great. And that was a newer, boot thing, so I'm wondering if, because I had it in like Windows 7 mode instead of Windows 8.1/10 mode, it like did some fucky stuff. But here we are. Next, creating the USB. Alright, Opencore package, Apple support package, proper tree, cleaned NVRAM, basic knowledge, of course, and that's correct. Alright, making the install. Oh, should I? People need to shut the fuck up. Okay, now. Now, I am gonna have to get up and close my window, aren't I? Alright, I've closed my window and let's enjoy the sound of silence. Okay. So making the installer, depending on what OS you're on, you're okay. So I can just do it on anything. Here, let me check out all three of these, because I mean, I can do all three of these if I want, but I'm gonna see which one I like the best. Now I have some help with me. So the Windows and Mac OS install process is pretty damn similar. Okay, and the Linux install, yeah, method 2 in case 1 didn't work. Yeah, that automatically eliminates that. So which one? Make no. Okay, so basically the same thing. Yeah, I'll just use Mac OS. Easy enough. Okay. Yeah, let's hop over here. I'm gonna need the mouse back because I am literally running out of computer mice. Let's slap that in there. Little slappy make daddy happy. Grab this and that. Let's go over here. We can just slap this down right here for now. Alright, let's get my chair and type my password in. Alright, now I went to the download page in GitHub. I X'd off of it, that's okay, but I downloaded Gib Mac OS, but I actually read what it told me to do, and it just said open terminal and then type that command. So Gib Mac OS, it is a capital O, yeah, and a capital O and S. Okay, dot command. Okay, enter, not found. Interesting. It's gonna work. Let's type in my password. Probably just gonna cut the last part out of me just troubleshooting, and it fucking works. What do you know? Okay. What I had to do is I did actually have to download this and just open that file right there. Easy enough. Now I already have Catalina downloaded, or do I? I don't know. Well, I have it install. Does this work? How do I view properties? Get info. Okay, 8.4 gigabytes. Yeah. You know what? I can actually just download it again, like in case there was like an update or something. So let's not Finder. Disk utility. Okay. All devices. We can just erase that. Erase. I really wish I didn't live in a house with other people. Unless it's like, well, it's just, fuck. You feel? Yeah, you feel. Alright, Untitled, oh my fucking god. Oh my god. My cat's on crack. Okay. Now, from this we get a nice list of macOS installers. If you need beta, I do not need beta versions. Alright, this is gonna take a while, so we're downloading the entire macOS installer. So do I just hit like 1? Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Ooh, that creates a fancy effect when I put it in the sun. Okay. Let's let that download for a second. It's gonna take a while. Once finished, we want to run build OS. Okay. Is that also a file in here? There's make install. Oh, right there. Build macOS. Okay. I'll just run that after this is finished downloading. Okay. It's been a really long time, and it's been on 99.99% for pretty much ever since I stopped recording, which was a long time ago. Now typically whenever a loading thing gets stuck on 99.99%, it's because it's like, get the fuck out. Okay, it's because it's processing the file, right? So I'm hoping that's what's happening here. Even though, yeah, fucking, so 10% actually here. Can I find out like what terminal is using? Yeah, it appears that Activity Monitor is using the majority of the system resources here. Yeah. So I think this might be broken. So what I'm going to do... Shit, what am I gonna do? I guess try it on Windows. I mean, I didn't want to because, you know, if you're making a Mac OS installer, might as well do it on Mac OS. But I think this isn't gonna work. Now, I am, however, going to leave this overnight just in case. It is processing, but I really don't think it is. Unless it's, oh, wait a moment. I was just being a dumbass. Oh my god. What an idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Disregard everything I just said. Now, what do I do next? Okay, download that, and then, run the build macOS option. Let's click Q, enter. Have a nice evening. I wonder if they coded that. So it looked at the time and then said morning, evening, or afternoon. Or, I don't know. Now, there's a hairdryer going in the background, and again, I wish I didn't fucking live with other people. But now, Build OS installed on it. Or, oh, okay, that's Apple Y. Alright, open, and drag and drop the output folder. Okay, where is the output folder? Does it tell me where the output folder is? Okay, here I'm gonna, so, is it in here? Oh, I think it is. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I think it's that, right? Correct. Enter. It's missing, okay. Okay. Let's try doing that. Beautiful. Okay. Is it... Okay, I think it's, yeah, so what I believe it's doing right now is just generating the files for the installer, which I'm going to place on the flash drive that is currently plugged in. Alright, there is still a hairdryer going in the background. Here, let's check activity monitor. Safari bookmarks, sync agent, CP. Huh. You know what else CP stands for? Well, other than copy in computer language, it means child. You know, I won't say that. Yeah, let's check on terminal some more. See, I'll just let this run now. Alright, it is finished, and there is still a hairdryer running in the background. Privileges of living with other people, and there we go, finally. Anyway, we can quit. Have a nice evening. Thank you very much. Alright, process complete. Is it gonna quit, or do I X off of it? You know, I'll just leave it there for a moment. Okay. Here. Okay, once it's done, you can find the rest of the files. I recommend moving to applications folder. So public release, and then is there another? I don't know. Let's just X off of that. So what's it telling me to do? I recommend moving it to your applications folder to make things a bit easier with the next section. Well, I mean, now we will be formatting the USB to prep for both the macOS install and Opencore. We'll want to use macOS extended HFS Plus with a GUID partition map. What this will do is create two partitions, the main, my volume, and a second called AFI, which is used as a boot partition where your firmware will check for boot files. Next, run the create install media command provided by Apple. Note that the command is made for USBs formatted with the name my volume. Okay. So super user do, applications install Catalina app, my volume. Well, why am I highlighting it on here when I'm going to be typing it in right here? So let's navigate to the same guide. What is this? Just Opencore. Opencore. How do you spell vanilla? Fuck. Oh, yeah, okay. Vanilla. GUID. Hold on. Is this? Yeah, no. Let's go there. We can close that. And then macOS install is the step that we're on. Okay. Okay, let me figure this out real quick. Okay, so I don't know if this was the right thing to do, but I moved the actual install macOS file from here into applications, and I renamed the USB drive my volume. And now I just copied and pasted this command into terminal. Let's hit enter. Let's type in the sudo password. Try again. Okay. Okay, ready to start. To continue, we need to erase the volume. That is A-okay. Okay, now the USB drive disappeared, and it is doing up some good hippie jazz. I'll just let this sit for a moment. Alright, it is finished, but I would like to go to sleep. So I will pick this back up in the morning. Alright, I am back. And let's pick up where we left off. So, mount EFI. Let's do that. So this is the download page right here. Just clicked on that. Took me to here. Let's download this. Alright. Run that. Okay. Mac OS. Come on. Oh my god, I gotta fucking... Okay. Alright. Okay. Open anyway. Open. Wow, it worked. Okay. I guess we can just X off of that terminal. Mount EFI. Did I fuck up somewhere? I think maybe? I don't know. I think I might have. Cause see how it says like Opencore USB and mine just says install Mac OS. Fuck. I mean, here, let's just try and maybe we'll do anything, do something. That would be 1 password as per usual. Really should just set the password 1 2 3 4. Okay, volume mounted. Okay, it's empty. This is where the fun begins. Okay, next. Okay, you see the trackpad is like being really fucking like resistant. Okay, so it yeah, set up the EFI. Okay, to set up Opencore's folder structure, you'll want to grab the EFI folder found in Opencore's packages. Okay. I will figure this out. And I knew it. Have a nice morning, and it's fucking morning. You see, they put in code to check for the time, and then like, oh my god, that I really like that. That's my literal favorite thing I think I've ever seen out of any like software that I've ever downloaded on my computer. Okay, that's just really great. All right. So I have decided that I am not going to use Mac OS for this installation while creating the install disk. After watching this video right here, you see things turned out differently, and I'm sure I just did something wrong here, but I mean, I feel a lot more comfortable doing it on Windows, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna abandon all of this, not abandon all of this, right? And start over. Also, I'm gonna install Mavericks on this because Catalina is like, it doesn't run well. Long story short, like the animations are choppy, drops frames all the time, and it's just overall like a crap experience. Why the fuck did I didn't mean to close that. Okay, now let's go on over here. Now, I did take the Windows drive out of this. Yeah, that did happen. So what I'm gonna do is actually, there should be a Windows drive in here. Never mind. Let's get that. Let's throw this away. All right, here we are. Let's get that off. Okay. Now, there is a truck outside that is really loud. Let's get Opencore set up, and I'm pretty much just gonna, not record the whole process, just record the highlights. Because I already recorded it on Mac OS, but then I decided to, not do that. So I will get back to you. Holy shit, man! I just fucking realized something. One of my best friend's birthdays was yesterday, and their parents sent me a thing saying, hey, dumbass, don't fucking forget his birthday's tomorrow. But I didn't fucking read their text message until right now, because, I was like, oh, they're probably just texting me about something, but fuck me, man, oh my god. And the cherry on top is they fucking asked me to tell everyone else, because, I have, everyone else's phone number. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just fucked up big time. You see, this is why you fucking read your text right when you get them. Just don't fucking. Oh my fucking god. Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. So, long story short, a bunch of people didn't send my friend happy birthday because I didn't read the text saying to tell everyone to send them happy birthday. Bruh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Just. Fuck. Okay. Fucking Hackintosh. Fucking Opencore Hackintosh. Opencore Hackintosh. Let's YouTube Snazzy Labs Hackintosh. Snazzy Labs Hackintosh. This one. So, this is the exact same issue I ran into last time when I was using the Dell Optiplex. When I try to run this, and I did install Python, like the executable installer, and then I installed the Python from the Windows Store. So let's try the Windows Store version, and it just opens and crashes. Now, what I think is happening is I think it needs administrative privileges, but I don't know how to get it administrative privileges, so I'm gonna try to launch it from the command prompt. So if I do Python / version, you see it. It shows up right there. It's blurry as fuck. You can't see anything, but it shows up. There we go. Now how can I launch things? So here, let's try if I do that. No, it still does that. Here, how can I run that inside command prompt? POTH Python, then maybe okay, that's better. That gives me an error message or something this time. I don't know. Shit. Okay, so it says launch the bat file for Windows, and I was launching the Python file, which should still work, but let's try the bat file. It does the same thing. Is it supposed to do that? Let's try running this as administrator, not 7-loop. Run as admin. Okay. Okay, got it working, and let me tell you how. So, I found this forum post on Tony Mac. This person was having the same issue, and then this person said download this, and then do this. And I did that, and that's this URL right here. So here, let's get a better. Okay, there we go. It's that URL, and it works now. So what do I do now? Snazzy Labs, help me out here. So he says do selection 4. Okay, then what? All right. So he says to do 4. Okay, success. And then do 2 for Catalina, and then done. Perfect. All right, results. Here we are. Okay, now I did skip ahead because this is where I fucked up last time when I was making the Optiplex. So let's go back to step 1 and I'll come back to SSDT time later. So let's go back to step 1, which here I can just follow the guide. Creating the USB. Okay, here we are. So I am going to get those files. They should be here. Gib macOS. Download. Okay. Alright, I extracted the files here. Now, to start, open that as admin. Okay, here, can I not keep minimizing it? Let's just put it like right there. And then let's get these windows, slap them over there. Open that again, and there we go. Alright, open that as admin. Okay, let's do that. And it works. And then it says select toggle recovery, which is R. And I believe this is just to make things go faster. Or maybe it has something to do with something else, I don't know. Now, search through for your desired version of macOS. Okay, we need the Catalina full install. So that appears to be 4, macOS Catalina full install. So let's click 4 and enter. All right. And easy enough. Succeeded. That failed. None. Okay. Then we click return. All right. Just quit out of that. And here, let's open up disk management and actually format this one. It's just, can I not format? Does it give me the option on other drives to format? No. Okay. Can I delete all the fucking? No. Okay. Windows key. Mini did. No, I'm gonna have to install that. Or actually, no, I have that on this computer over here. And here, let's just plug that into that with one hand. Not gonna happen. All right, we got it plugged in. Let's turn this on. Do that. Okay. Now, let's see. Right there. All right. Okay. Do not show me that again. Disk 2 is the one I would like to format. Just delete all partitions. Yes. Then create. Okay. Can you not do that? I know. Okay. Let's do that. Yes. Okay. It's currently doing the thing. All fine and dandy. Alright, and it finished. So let's get this drive with one hand. There we go. And we can walk on over here. It will be nice and formatted. Alright. Alright. So, make install.bat. Warning. And unknown types. Be absolutely sure. That's okay. Alright. So, please select a disk. Okay, let's see. Admin with the option O for Opencore. Okay, so I want disk 2 and then O. Disk 2, yes, not T, Y. Alright. Alright. Please paste the recovery update package. Okay. That where would that would be in here? macOS downloads public release. That then we hold down shift and shift right click. Nope, wasn't selected on it. Shift right click and then copies path, then just paste that into there. All right. Now it's gonna do something, which is all fine and dandy. All right. All right, we are done. Let's click enter, and is that all that we need? Okay. Make install. We'll finish by installing Opencore. Okay. I do have boot. That's great. Now with all this done, head to setting up the EFI. That's great. To do that, and do all that. I will go ahead and do all that. And there is a teapot in the background, which has been going for some time, so I don't know what that's about, but basically just the same thing that we did on macOS. Delete these and do this. I will do that. Alright, now I'm just going to take the results from SSDT time and just copy those into that directory. Alright, then for drivers, here, let's go up here and download the kernel extension files. Let's download. Okay, it's gonna download, or did it here? Oh, there. I think it's gonna say download again, yeah, and then just cancel that because I clicked download twice. Alright, it's gonna download now. Alright, got Kext downloaded. Let's do that. And which ones do I need? Well, gonna need virtual SMC, I know that. Let's just get those ones. Or no, that's not the right folder. Let's cut that and do that. Alright. Now I'm gonna need Lilu. And then I'm gonna need whatever green. Don't know if I should get this SSDT, but just leave it for now. And then I'll need the Intel. Is it right here? All right. And then, is that it? Apple, I think that's only for AMD systems, but I'll verify that. Yeah, I think that's probably it. No, see if that's for AMD systems. I know that for sure. All right. Here, let's download the Apple support package. Where can I find that? Where can I find that? Well, I guess I can just get these. Oh, here we go. Apple support. These all the same now. Apple support drivers. Okay, I think I'll be needing all of these, but I will verify that. Okay. Now VBox, like as in VirtualBox, like I don't know, man. So APFS, yeah, got that. HFS Plus, I do not got that. Let's download that. Save file, drag that onto there. Okay. Open runtime, I got that. Okay, Kex, I got those. Okay, whatever green, Apple ALC. Or maybe I was thinking that it doesn't have great AMD support. Used for giving you onboard audio. AMD 15H, 16H may have issues with this, and Ryzen Threadripper systems rarely have mic support. Okay, I'll include it because it doesn't say specifically it's for AMD. Okay. And then I got all that. Use for so yeah, USB inject all. Let's get that. Right here. Copy that to Kex. And it did, yeah, right there. Okay, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, won't be needing that, won't be needing those. Don't need that. Don't think I really need any of these. Don't need those. Already got that covered. I believe I already got all that covered. Yeah, okay. So, the easy way. I already got all this covered, I believe. Yeah. Okay. And now I have a Skylake processor. So let's download proper tree. Where is there a download link somewhere? Starting point. No, proper tree right there. Download proper tree. Let's get that right there. Okay. Proper tree.bat. Let's wait for a second before running that. Okay. I'm just gonna read through this real quick. All right, let's get the sample.plist. I guess we can just copy it to the proper tree directory. And this is from the Opencore release folder that I downloaded from right there. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is watch this some more. All right, propertree.bat. All right, file open. Then it would be desktop propertree sample plist. Okay. Now, this is where this guide comes in right here. This is going to take a moment, but let's try our best. All right, now I shouldn't have waited until the last second to do this because it is really easy. But anyway, over the break, I built this new PC to replace my old one. Yeah, I guess, but the scooter right here, I'm currently working on it. So I went over a jump, and then it just completely lost power and won't turn on. Now I think the battery might be damaged, or hopefully just unplugged, so that I hope I can get that going in a moment. Here I'm working on installing Mac OS on this PC. I moved my guitar from over there to over here. I guess that doesn't really count as building something though. I hung that up. I also hung that clock up. And over here, I installed Windows on this Mac. Ignore the wallpaper if you can. But Windows 10 on an Apple computer. How crazy is that? And I guess that's about it. All right, now I am pretty much at the end of configuring the config.plist file, except for platform info. Now, I'm going to use this program called GenSMBIOS, which I downloaded. It's one of these, yeah. Let's open that. I should actually run it as root, or administrator. Okay. For this Skylake example, we will choose the iMac 17,1 SMBIOS. Okay. So, here, let's select the config plist. Here I need to hold down shift right click. Okay, it does not appear to give me an option to copy address. That is oh, right there. copy path. All right. Now what we will do, pick option 1 for this, okay, let's pick option 1. Okay. Great. Now, and then option 3. Okay. Please type the SM BIOS to gen and the number. Okay. And then number of times to generate. Okay. So, here, what, so I'm trying to think here. Should I go with the Mac Mini here? Let's actually go to apple.com and look at this. So if we go to Mac, then we go to, let's say, Mac Mini by, it's just on their website. They don't tell you the fucking processor model. So 3.6 8th generation. Okay. Well, I'm looking for 6th generation. So what about like an older Mac Mini, or maybe even, okay, so this mouse doesn't have like the back buttons on it, which is just fucking insane. But if we go here by, this uses 7th generation Intel. I think I will be going with this one right here. Wait, holy shit. Is this actually using integrated graphics? Hold on, I don't know if that's integrated or like dedicated graphics, but Intel Iris, but that sounds like fucking integrated graphics in a computer that's over $1,000. That's insane. That's insane. 54 fucking, oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? $200 for a 256 SSD? No. I just, fuck me. Okay. Yeah, let's just do iMac 17,1. You feel? Okay. I'm gonna verify I know what I'm doing first. Alright, so let's just do iMac 17,1 5 times. Okay. Flushing first entry to that. Alright, and then let's verify that this is a good serial number to use. So to do that, here, Apple coverage page. Alright, enter your serial number. Let's get that. And how do I, did that copy it? CO, yes it did. Okay, so MSD28 was not valid. That is what we want. Okay. So it's going to put that one into the config file automatically, press enter to return, and I guess we'll just quit. Okay. Now where do I put the config plist again? Or here. Here, let me find out where to actually put this file. Alright, now we put this file in EFI and OC. So let's just copy that onto there, and we should be good to go. Now, I don't think this is gonna work because, boot arguments and all that. Here, let's actually see if I can. Where's proper tree again? Right here. Here, let's open that one. Okay, and we can just X off of that one, put that right there. Okay, where is EC SSDT? Can we control F? EC SSDT not found. What about just EC? EC, okay. SSDT not found. Okay, I'm gonna work on this for a second. Oh my god, my finger is in the fucking frame. Oh my god, that's so bad. The whole time it was like that. Oh my god. So I'm just gonna, go with it. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, well, I'll look into this some more. Let's restart. And maybe something will happen. If it boots, that's going to be absolutely insane. Here, I think it's delete. Nope, too late. I'm used to cases with the power button on the top. I need to hold it, of course, not just fucking press it once. Shut down, and that. This time I'm gonna try F11. And let's see if it works. Spamming F11. Here we go. Okay. USB disk. Enter, and. Oh, really? Okay. What do I do? Let's try openshell.efi, and if does that do, is it doing up the good? Question mark. Okay, I am in shell now. Okay. Windows, Hackintosh, which these two, this, alright, let's try doing this, but then skipping that. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Or let's try booting into Hackintosh. Let's see what happens when we do that. Black screen as to be expected. Fuck. Yeah, so for this bad boy right here, I think his name is Quinn, if I recall correctly, but it just boots. No problems, of course. So what I'm gonna try to do is boot into the recovery of Mac OS, and I need to spam F11 now. Boot into. There was a recovery partition. Yeah, nothing's happening. Okay. Well, I am physically fucking incapable of using Opencore, as it seems, and pretty much So what I'm gonna do is unplug the two drives. What the hell? Okay, it was so blurry for a second. I'm gonna unplug the drives, and maybe like Clover is fucking something up because Clover is installed to one of the drives. So I'm gonna do that and, you know, hope to fuck it does something. Okay, I unplugged the drives, F11, 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 and USB drive, partition 1. Okay, macOS base system. It automatically went into that, and that's interesting. Okay, I don't know what to think. Is this good or bad? I see a lot of like error, error on this. Log exit bullshit start. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay, GV wake failure. So 0 directory 1 null string. Okay. And it does not appear to be doing anything. Let's restart and try again. Okay, let's spam F11 maybe. Let's try a different boot entry this time. Okay. I just get to shell is ls a command, current directory not specified. Is that no? Okay. Well, no, that's not. Oh, it actually recognized. Well, does it say that if I just type something? No. Okay, so current directory not specified. What directories are there? Fuck, man. Bro, I think I might have to use Clover. It's just the thing with Clover is it's just so fucking like out of season, you know? Like Opencore is in, Clover is out, you feel? Oh my god, I don't want to use Clover. Oh my god. Fuck me. Here, I'm gonna just fuck around with Opencore some more off camera to see if I can just to see if I'm actually physically capable of accomplishing such an insane task. Like, it's just I am unsure as to how to proceed. I'm gonna like Google some shit and get back to you. So it's still foggy as shit. Right, if I get closer, yeah, I was able to boot into Clover. I on my Linux, or it's running Manjaro. So on my laptop running Manjaro, I was able to write an image file to a USB drive that had the refined bootloader on it, the R, capital EFI, then lowercase ND, the refined bootloader. Through that, I was able to get to Clover. So let's try to do that, which it's booting Opencore installer from Clover. I mean, call me fucking like insane, but that's not gonna work. That no chance. There's no chance that's ever gonna even do anything. And as I thought, nothing appears to be happening. The system is kind of just sitting idle, and farther evidence that I'm physically incapable of using Opencore for shit. So let's turn that off, turn it back on, and boot back into the refined bootloader. So on that one, okay. So there are these options: install refined to disk, manage EFI boot order, start EFI shell, start partitioning tool, change SIP policy, about, shutdown, reboot, and reboot to BIOS. Okay. If I try to go with Opencore EFI, I just get the same errors that I did previously. And when I do this, I think it just hangs, and let's try to go back to Clover again. Now my macOS drive right here should be plugged in and everything. I mean, so, oh, there we go. That was not an option before. So let's do that, and I think this might actually boot. Let's just see. Apple Key Store Opera. Well, here we go. We do have an Apple logo, and it looks like we are booted into the previous installation of macOS that I had, and it even loads up Spotify. Okay. I fucking hate this song. Okay, this Mac cannot connect to iCloud. Yeah. Okay. About this Mac, it appears to be running. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna run a couple stress tests. And why the fuck is Roblox installed? Bruh. Okay. I'm gonna run a couple stress tests and see if the computer is stable running the current configuration. If this turns out to actually be stable, I might just use it. If I here, yeah, so I might just use it. But I do understand that I'm kind of fucking myself over here, because if I try to like go and update it, I think it might go ahead and like die, just up and die if like macOS 10.16 comes out, and well, whatever it's going to be called, and I try to update to it. I don't know how well that would play out. Here, let's like Minecraft, updating Minecraft. That's not bad. Minecraft launcher. Let's get logged in here. Alright, we're logged in. Let's just go latest release, preparing, downloading, and all that good hippie jazz. yeah, I'm probably going to title this video something along the lines of failing to use Opencore while making in quotation mark, or well, I fucking hate the term making a Hackintosh, or because like you're not really you feel I don't really have a proper claim to support what I just said, but it's multiplayer, it's just high pixel. The GUI scale is like way up there. Okay, so there is sound. I was just wrong. Here, let's change these bullshit settings real quick. Here, GUI scale, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all good. Okay, Quake Pro. My friend plays on Quake Pro. I don't know why the fuck anyone would play. I mean, 85 looks nice. You're currently getting a locked 60 frames per second, but I think that's just a Mac OS thing. Yeah, frame rate unlimited. Okay, let's mute that. Okay, I clicked mute and okay, volume is not working. Can I find the remote? Because I don't really want to wake up anyone with Minecraft music. Yeah, the remote seems to have disappeared, so I'm gonna use the shit on-screen display for this, which consists of one fucking button. Okay, 0. I actually don't want it to be, that is he hacking or not? I don't know, man. Volume up by just so I can, like, hear it. Okay. And, yeah, it does appear to, like, okay. Here, I'm gonna run, like, a fucking real test. Like IDA 64, or does that run on Mac OS? Or 3D Mark? Yeah. Is 3D Mark compatible with Mac OS? Let's find out. 3D Mark. Where can I see? Yeah. I think this might only be compatible with Windows. Here, let me find out some like Mac OS compatible benchmarks. I was able to get Prime 95 running, and it's currently running a stress test right now. As you can see, the amount of time it actually took to, you know, get that animation going. So there's that. I am just gonna let this run for a while and come back, and then I'm gonna like here. I'm trying to think of some other benchmarks. I forget what it's called, but it's the one with the donut. That, like, the furry donut one. It might literally just be called furry donut benchmark. Yeah, that's laggy as fuck. Taking a while, and we are loading right now. We have not crashed or anything, but it's running right. Okay. Furry donut benchmark stress test. Furmark, the return of the furry donut. Okay, is it available for Mac OS? Okay, well, it says Linux, and I think I might be able to get Linux applications running on Mac OS. However, I am not sure about that. Here, let me see. Okay, macOS Catalina. However, 15.4 is out and I'm on 15.3, so update now and let's see if it breaks the computer, which I mean it probably will, seeing how we are using a like config file that is made for an optiplex. But hey, if this doesn't break it, you know, that means, you know, my fate is sealed. So, and I don't actually plan on dual booting Windows on this computer, because there's just no need. Or fuck, actually, you see, if my friends come over for like a LAN party, I'm gonna need this to be running Windows, so fuck, never mind. Okay. Well, shit. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I didn't want to have to ever, like, shut this down or anything. Just keep it always in sleep mode and just, like, tap the space bar if I ever need it, but... Oh, man, okay. So 2 seconds left on the download. Okay, update now. Restart. Okay. You know, I'm actually gonna just unplug the Opencore flash drive. And I am going to sit here and not leave this unattended. And is it already stuck, or is it just like making slow progress? Yeah, I don't know. And in Clover, I am going to boot from this partition, macOS install from Hackintosh, and I just heard a very faint beep, but what? Okay, it's just creating RAM disks. I thought it was like error, but no, it was just creating RAM disks. That's okay. Alright. So these pink lines appeared, however it does still appear to be going, so I'm thinking this is just a graphical bug, like nothing more. And maybe everything else is okay. So I went downstairs to get some water, and I came back and it was booted into Windows. So what I am assuming happened was it finished the install, and then spam F11. Oh, fuck. I think that's F12. This is probably F11. Yeah, I couldn't see. Okay. It just finished the install, then booted into Windows. So let's boot into Clover. And if this does work out, I will set the default. Okay. So it didn't get rid of that partition yet. I find that interesting. Maybe it's just doing something, creating some RAM disks again. Okay, it appears to be doing a lot of the same shit that it just did. It's very interesting. Okay, I will just sit here and actually watch it this time. So while this is booting. Just in case something happens, I would like to get it on camera, and the purple lines are pink. I mean, in person they look more purple than pink, but on camera they look pink. So I'm just gonna record just in case something happens, and I'm gonna tell you that I think Arrowhead water literally just tastes like tap water. You know, a lot of people in my life call me absolutely insane for saying different brands of water taste different, but they do. Arrowhead is it's literally tap water. Fiji water tastes very similar to Arrowhead, but it's just slightly recessed. Life water tastes like an inner tube. Aquafina and Dasani taste fairly similar. However, if you get the locally bottled Aquafina, that's in the hard plastic bottles, though that's pretty much the best water I've ever had. Now, it does taste like a nickel, and I mean, tastes really good. Where, I mean, Dasani would have to be a close second. Just not as good as locally bottled Aquafina. Now, if you get the Aquafina that's bottled by Pepsi and not bottled by, well, at least in Denver, there's like a local company that will do it that also bottles Aquafina. That just tastes one shit ton of a lot better. But if it's bottled by Pepsi, it, like, I mean, Dasani and Pepsi bottled Aquafina is pretty similar. I don't know if I would have a preference. Well, actually, I'd say Dasani if if the Aquafina is bottled by Pepsi, but if it's bottled by the Denver company, then that best water I've ever tasted. And it does not really appear to be doing anything. No drive access lights are on, and maybe it is just sitting here. Here, Windows is hibernated, will not be able to remount, read write. Okay, run check disk. Okay, so it's looking at my Windows partition. Okay. Okay. Should I just buy a fucking real Mac instead of trying to deal with this shit? You know, oh, this is interesting. Just got a white box. Okay, we are, got an Apple logo. Apple logo disappeared, and then it just reappeared. Okay, so the, I'm getting like a, would you call that refraction in my lens right here? Yeah, ooh, and so there's 3 Apple logos right here. The reflection in the back of my phone, the reflection in the camera lens, and the actual Apple logo. That's not half bad. And when I put the reflected Apple logo into the Apple logo that's in the camera, that creates a pretty interesting effect. Okay, we do have the drive access light is on. I really want to go to sleep. But oh my god, I really want to go to sleep. But I mean, here tomorrow I might like wake up at like 1, because sometimes you see I do, as a matter of fact, like to wake up just fucking ludicrously early. Just every once in a while, like probably once a month. 43 minutes remaining. That is the longest update that I've seen in a while. I mean, there was this one time that I installed Windows XP, but instead of using the quick format option, I just used the normal format option, and it was actually here. I don't know if I want to say this. I guess I will. So it was actually the So I was at my grandparents' house. I'll tell you that. And we just jumped from 40 to 30 minutes. It's not bad. So I was at my grandparents' house. It's actually so the episode that fucking no, the video that I made that was gutting an old PC. Here, what if we zoom in? Oh no, that's exposure that I'm adjusting. Yeah, for the life of me, I cannot get it to focus. That's not bad. Okay. So I was at my grandparents' house, and they had a Windows XP Pentium 4 machine, and I actually have the case under my bed. And that actual PC was featured in the video that was titled "Gutting an Old PC." Now that as of right now, it has like one view, but which is probably me, but it was probably I had a lot of fun making, like gutting that PC because I wanted to use the case for like as a storage container, and I still do. So it was a good move on my part. And so let's get on with the story. And so a long time ago, I was reinstalling Windows XP. Because I think I upgraded it to Windows 7, but then it didn't like run that good, so then I downgraded it back to XP. But the thing about that is I couldn't find any of the original drivers for the machine. So in the end, I think I just like installed Windows 7 and then just left it. And I think this was before Windows 10 was released. So that wasn't an option. So anyway, and also I ended up installing Ubuntu on it. I think it was like version 16. Yeah, I don't know. So what happened was I actually convinced my parents to stay the night at my grandparents' house, and convinced my grandparents too to let me stay the night at their house, because I mean the way that like my life was back then, that's like a kind of douchey way of saying it, but so the way my life was is I would go from the apartment that I was living in over to my grandparents' house, and then pretty much spend all day at their house, while my dad went off to like go build cabinets for like clients and stuff. So they pretty much just gave me that Windows XP machine because my grandpa, he got a crappy Lenovo laptop, which by the way, a couple years later, it just it died. It would not boot, quite frankly, and the thing is, can't remember. I think it would just like flash Lenovo, then just go back to nothing, then just flash Lenovo, like just in a boot loop. And I don't think I could actually get to like the boot menu, so I couldn't select another drive. And even when the hard drive was out, it would still flash Lenovo, then boot loop, like just kept doing that, and I couldn't fix it. And a couple other things happened to it. I traded it at a PC repair shop for a SATA to USB adapter. And the installation actually seems to be going quite smoothly, other than the blurry ass camera that's not in focus. But here, can I like manually adjust the focus here? What if I like zoom in a lot and then like try and do that? Here, 8 times zoom. There we go. Then exposure all the way. Yeah, that's not bad. Here, let's try. Yeah, you know, whatever. Let's just keep it on that. Exposure all the way up. Here we can zoom in on that. Exposure all the way down. Okay, let's actually read what that says. Here, let's 1x. Okay. Okay. Syncing disk clean all process system is shutting down any BG work. Okay. Oh, okay. And are we restarting? Yes, we are. Okay. Let's go into refined. So, yeah, okay, let's Clover. Starting Clover. All right. Okay, the upgrade partition is no longer. Now, let's see if it boots back in to macOS. Is there 0.5 zoom on this? No, there is not. I really hate Arrowhead. Like, I might as well just be drinking tap water at this point, because I'm all out of Aquafina. And the store that I usually go to that sells the locally bottled Aquafina, yeah, I went there. They didn't have it. They had the Pepsi bottled Aquafina, but I mean, no thank you. So there's that, and we are in, and it appears to be working. That's not gonna work, is it? Did I actually type in the password right? There's no way. Here, can I turn the exposure down again? Okay, good. Alright, loading. And, okay, let me, do this. Alright. Did I ever finish the, Windows XP Pentium 4 story? You know, I don't know if I did. Oh, yeah, I stayed overnight at my grandparents' house to install Windows XP on a Pentium 4 machine. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the story. You know, TL didn't hear, you know, too long didn't listen. Okay, no, fuck iCloud keychain because for me, it literally never works. Ever, not once. Um, let's see, and it does appear to be super smooth. Store files from document. No, do not do that because I will fill up my iCloud drive storage in like 2 seconds. Okay, setting up, setting up, setting up. All right, your Mac is up to date. Okay, a Mac Mini with an RX 580. You know, how crazy is that running 10.15.4? All right. Hey, that is not bad. I have 11 new text messages. Yeah, I mean, like, fuck. Okay, so I could do a fresh install of Mac OS, like for this computer specifically, but it looks like I have a working installation, and I don't know if it would really be worth the effort of reinstalling and like figuring out Opencore. I really should have tried this from the beginning because previously when I was installing OS X on the Optiplex, it when I plugged the drive into that computer, that was my like main gaming PC at the time, it booted right up with no problems. Now I didn't actually run a stress test or anything, but I mean I had the knowledge that the drive was bootable from this PC. It's just it wasn't really working straight off the BIOS. But fuck, I really hope I'm not like it's not called something else and I'm just saying refined. Like REFIND. That like it's refined. Like and but you spell refined like REFINED. Right? Am I just being like mentally retarded or like spell refined? Yeah, with with an ed. Okay. And I did just say retarded. That is not politically correct. That word is very offensive, and I might as well just say the N word while I'm at it. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, man, that's it. 9:55 on a Saturday, 4:25, and 80 degrees is supposedly the temperature that is inside this room right here, but I think that 80 degrees is complete bullshit. Because it does not feel 80 degrees in this room. Unless it is, then hey, I don't know, but yeah, it does not feel 80 degrees in here. Anyway, I will see you later. And this right here is just great. Okay, so real quick, side note, I have actually a third option that I could do in the future, assuming like this installation is just gonna break, which probably will. is I could virtualize macOS using Linux, and I mean, I think that would also work just fine. But I mean, this also works, and it's delivering the performance that I want and everything. So I'm just gonna leave it as is for now. But in the future, I think that's probably what I will end up doing. Unless I am like able to get my hands on a Threadripper, then I will again try to use Opencore. Probably fail, but like, yeah. So if I can get my hands on like a Threadripper, like 4th gen Ryzen is coming out in a while. Well, not in a while, in like a moment. So, I'm thinking the prices of used Threadrippers on eBay will be going down a couple months after 4th gen releases. And maybe I can like grab one and then upgrade this computer. Well, I'll probably just build a completely new PC. All that. Yeah. So, into the video, I think not. Now, I thought I would just squeeze this in here real quick. I'm gonna install Mavericks on that computer because High Sierra, quite frankly, just doesn't do here. Probably should have plugged the flash drive in before doing this, but when I plug it in, it should show up. Probably. That's the theory. So let's get that in there. Actually, no, we can just throw that aside. All right. And yeah, install Mavericks. Let's open that up and let's get this mouse from right here. Can just throw it right there real quick. Shove it right in there. And let's have it boot. Alright, OS X utilities. Let's go into disk utility. Continue. I'm trying to do this with my left hand. Okay. It's this one, which we can erase. Macintosh TOSH SSD. Alright, macOS Extended Journal, erase. Alright. And then what we can do is X off of that, install OS X, continue, agree. Macintosh SSD install. Alright, I'll let this load for a second. Alright, it shut off. Now let's go ahead. Oh, never mind. It just went into sleep mode or something. A second remaining. A while ago it also said a second remaining. Huh. Alright. Here we go. Cha-cha real smooth. Alright, let's get this set up and witness just how extremely better the what's the password? That's the password. How extremely better the Mavericks is at just running. How much better Mavericks is at life compared to Catalina. Alright, agree. Okay, I guess. Okay, account name, let's just do that password. Do I have to have a password? I don't want to have a password. Holy shit, it's gonna make me have a password. Alright. Continue. Nope. Skip. Alright. And let's bear witness to this great tragedy. Okay, you see, already, that is old. Okay. Anyway, just opening and closing. I cannot minimize that. Here, let's just open, like, Safari, for example, and go to Google, which is not there. Oh my god, okay. It's really not there. Google, oh my god. Google.com. Enter. Alright, minimize, and you see how smooth that is? Absolutely outstanding. Just, I can open and close this all day. Endless entertainment. Just look at this animation. It's not even that fancy or anything, okay? You know, let's, take a look at the wallpapers. That, if it was not green, I think I'd like that. Clouds. Oh, that's underwater? Huh. Interesting. I always thought that was clouds. I used to have this as my desktop wallpaper when I was virtualizing macOS and a virtual machine on my crappy laptop. I guess this can be the wallpaper. Pink Forest. Nice one. And that's about it for today. So, I will see you beautiful people next time.